Here on Vanguard business?
Authorized personnel only. Trent has to stay here. Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here. Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Well, when I heard you and he, did you find what you... Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that? Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but after all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret. Perhaps I can convince you. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing. Hardly. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential. Easy to say now, but at the time, I didn't know the Lazarus plant couldn't be plucked from the ground and used to cause even more death. I wasn't going to allow another dangerous variable to be added to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You. Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday. I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together. And how many have you killed to get where you are now? There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's winning a war, or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I only hope you'll see the same, and leave my name out of the discussions to come. That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I, just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the road.
me.
You better quit that before you hit something you'll regret.
Perfect timing. So on our end, good news. The microbe...
Means either plans your work for clearing those critters off our...
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them... So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus? I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew... Why? It takes some deeply twisted logic to think any...
So you're telling us that the attack on New Atlanta... All that? Just to help restore the family name? How...
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again. I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people. And I'm not about to let him get away with something. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terramorphs. It's hard to know, unlike my father. But if you're really that concerned...
Microbe is gonna make the clean...
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant.
You're being paranoid.
I do know the sign. So I guess we're still in discussion. Then here we go.
You've got something for me? Bye for now.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here. The second report claims to know the perpetrator as well.
Or Lays. It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use Terramorphs as weapons.
He did what? That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sark.
Madam President, I have been saying for years that...
Enough! I hope everyone here understands. Now that's quite the accusation you're leveling. Consider you have evidence to back.
It just transformed. A terramorph.
Heavens help us.
I'd know that voice anywhere.
He knew they could do this.
He's a sociopath.
Officer, please collect.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this... Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vavictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately. It's well past due. Now, with our villain unmasked, with the threads you've brought together here, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian.
A sound decision, Madam President.
I'm glad you... So then, the cabinet has agreed to implement a... In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered... The project we're embarking on will be a law.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved using it to wipe out the terramorphs.
And fast results always lead.
As you can see, there remains debate. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be you.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictables.
Here's hoping they'll be kept on a short leash.
That, madam, is most certain.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker.
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, as befits such a group. Today, we will...
Class 1? For the three of us?
What he means to say is...
Oh, yeah.
It's a status reserved only for those who... Class 1s enjoy an ample credit and I'm told. Then I expect you'll... Now, there's Major Sinan, Dr. Walker. I hope you...
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will... As a member of both the Vanguard, speak to your commander. He should be able to provide you with assignment. On behalf of the whole... This meeting is a...
Another day, another shift.
Yes?
Talk to you later.
When the galaxy learns the truth about heat leeches, they're gonna be begging for our help. And we have plenty of time.
Those officers we lost at the spaceport. getting justice, and that's because of you.
The whole of the settled systems are in your debt, whether they know it or not.
Hey.
Well, at least I can say I knew you well. I've been tasked with ensuring the whole galaxy knows about the Terramorph threat. I believe this is your doing. Well done, Captain.
You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries... It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes. She'll be blasted into space dust.
Well, I've got to say, this... Luckily, I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefit, and the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access. Just out the front door and across the plaza. By the... Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know. But, there are your standard Vanguard mission. Or you could help the TMD. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. What? Any of those missions call to you? Any chance to bag some? Okay. These coordinates should get you to your first target. There. Before it can do any more harm. Just be smart out there.
Life in New Atlantis moves pretty fast. I do my best to keep up. Need something but don't have a lot of time? I've got all your bases. Thanks for stopping in. I can always use the business.
You okay? That was a hell of a jump.
Be careful if you run into those eclipses.
There's something to be said for brand loyalty. Only the finest.
Please let me know. You won't find a larger array. I'm sure you'll be satisfied with it. Your patronage is appreciated.
Up there, huh? Space.
Lift off when you are, Captain.
somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship.
I'm sorry. Heat leeches can turn into what?
Terramorphs. Giant carapace-encrusted tanks. Hence the new skip. Our watch, no heat leech enters this city. Understood?
Anything I can help you with?
All right. Get at it then.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty. Clear.
It took years to get it.
You have another story for me? Really? A lot of people were there. What was your role in that? Wait. I heard some... That was you. The whole city is still on edge. What was it like in the... Pure instinct. It sounds like New Atlantis. Any closing comment? If you feel that way. Hey, Constellation? We use the word... You talk and get paid, I spread the news. What a sordid mess. You've got some other sources we've been interviewing, but So there was a mercenary company, extortion, death... I genuinely don't know how. So all of that? Terrible. All of that stuff. Let me be blunt. The other sources say you killed Ron. Most Rangers don't take down one of the Council of Governors. After all of that, the future of their stock has already taken a beating. Any comment? And you do your job well. Thanks. If you listen... And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought. You have that look in your eye. Next time, then.
We should have it. When you have the time, of course. Can I help?
Welcome to Gagarin. Your ship need fuel? Repairs?
Best cereal is Chocolate Labs.
I got my eye on you. Don't even think about it. You lost? Because you don't? No loitering. Don't even think about trying.
Sometimes I hide outside the door to Lizzie's bar. So many swear words. This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Hello there.
Welcome to My apologies, but please... Hello again. Did you need help with anything? Shady business? Oh, I don't think that's true. Look, this is... I'd like to help you. I'd like to think so. I hear you. But fine. You clearly are getting close with the bosses. It's a cutthroat world on the executive floor. I wouldn't put it past... I'd prefer to leave it at that. Almost 3 years. Alright. Please let me know if there... Our neuroamp... What started out as... Most of the building is just... Oh, neuroamps? Aito Suzuki. He can tell you... Come by for a chat whenever you feel like it.
Don't get any... Hi. Welcome to Arbra. Sure thing. Let me know. See you later.
This is the only shop in town where... Welcome to the Ryujin Industries. I'm stocked up on all of Ryu. Have a good one.
Oxygen, when you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, but if this isn't directly related to my...
I got my eye on you. You need help with something. That is a pretty huge favor, especially coming from someone I don't even know. I'd like to help, but if I handed over this card, then it's my job that's on the line. I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving... I guess it's possible you're telling the truth. Maybe I can make an exception. Fine. The key's yours. Just remember to bring it back, or I'm
I can't imagine being forced to spend my days doing menial work in an office like this, instead of exploring the stars.
Hey there. Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch. Good. It's time. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
Discretion and the trade tower in Neon don't exactly go hand in hand.
The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. It's already been taken care of. All you need to... You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergies Executive Director Zola. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I suppose I can give you a brief rundown. We'll start with Zola. Zola is a born and bred executive. It runs in the family, so she's highly accustomed to an upper-class lifestyle. She's a narcissist who's also obsessed with public perception, both of her and Quantum. She wants to be associated with the latest and greatest, so she's drawn to innovation and quality. She's considered it, but she's next in line to be CEO over at Quantum. If she came here, she'd have to deal with stiff competition. As for her talking points, the key things to remember are, Infinity is the cheap version of Ryujin. They're a follower, not a leader, and they lack any sense of... Infinity Ltd's strategy to make money. You can compare any one of our low-grade synthetics, flimsy thin material. Just remember. Now, on to Arthur. Arthur is a self-made man, and he's a full package. As Quantum Synergy's financial manager, he's all about driving profit with as little risk as possible. It sounds like the two of you could really hit it off. Arthur's a great talker, but even the best talking points for Arthur are aimed at steering him toward Ryujin. Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher than Infinity's, even with a superior quality product. Infinity's profits are fabricated. They're one audit away from ruin. We have a history of being financially secure that's never wavered. And we... Sounds like you're ready. I'd still highly recommend reading the dossiers, though. Sometimes bullet points... Exactly. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an alter. We've changed several figures. Whenever executives are faced... Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately. So I've taken the liberty of... We need absolute discretion on this one. I bet you are. Just don't let the Astra Lounge distract you.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to provide enough fuel to power every ship in the settled system. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Patty?
I'm sorry. Conversation it is. Besides, that would be Infinity Ltd. Risky, you say? By all means. I beg your pardon. If I had any reason... Infinity's instability was a minor concern, but perhaps we should be more cautious. Instability brings its own set of issues, which could use more careful consideration. An offhanded statement, but when it comes to public, a surprising conversation, and one I would never expect. I suppose the old say, it seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like, thank you for...
All these years in Bayou, the man knows. As do you. Tell me, you don't happen to... got something against... Sounds like a bad marriage. And I can only afford one of those. It is a little excessive, even... I won't say... Look, it was nice, but it sounds... See you around.
This ship doesn't end soon. My man is not...
Easy money. We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. A view from up there. It's time to take care of
it. I finally saved up enough.
a little busy right now.
I hope I can wrap up this next assignment quick. The Razor Ball tournament tonight.
Don't cause any trouble.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I better do this right. I don't want to go.
I'd hate to be on Miss Salso's back.
Don't make me kill you!
Neon Security, you're under arrest! Why do I always get the...
Covering fire! Security, get back! Got the boat! Neon security, drop your weapon!
Stop running!
Neon security, stop immediately!
You're making things harder for yourself!
Good to see you again.
Ready to report? Well, that... You're an... I'm not just saying that because the Astral Lounge can tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss. Most junior level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad. It's well deserved, but no rest for the weary. We've got a decent back, at least this. Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their... Some call it Most corporations live trusted prod. Your assignment is to... The Ark will allow it. Good. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. And good luck.
Security! I guess you're smarter than you...
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Rules?
You're one neon. Our
This better be good. All right. Out with it. You can't be. You're going to stand there and pretend you don't know what I'm... You want to play this fool? Members of Constellation are held to the... If you intend to continue this behavior... I'm not sure there's anything you can... Well... I suppose... Well... Yeah. Look, I realize things out here can be rough, so I'm going to let this go. For now. Just try to be more careful in the future. We should have a talk, when you have the time, of course. Sorry to pull you aside like this. Taking those steps to eradicate the Terramorph. Yes, exactly. I'm glad you treated this. I only wish that the United Colonies chose to exterminate the Terramorphs with the experimental microbe, instead of choosing this ridiculous Asili solution. Apparently, their decision was based on your recommendation. I beg to differ with you. Deploying the Asili solution... I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, locking away anything that accelerates... You haven't let me down. You've simply given me cause. I'll tell you what. Let's put this part... I'm sorry if I've said anything that jeopardizes our working relationship. What can I help you with? Always. Point. So I expect you to be on your best behavior here. See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning. Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
state the nature of your medical emergency. All right. There's nothing wrong with you. Of course. If you need help, remember Reliant.
Okay, hello.
I can't believe Ron Hope's dead. I don't want to hear any. Keep an eye on your valuables.
Wait. Did you hear that?
Dust except for the factory.
Bring it on. Quit playing games.
Don't leave any of that behind.
nice day.
My time for this is rapidly disappearing. Gagarin is a city on the right. Archmite is Satari. What's that like? I tied him really. Though we've been I better get back to it.
You're not the usual courier. What am I talking about? I'm talking about someone. Now, are you my courier's replacement or not? Are you now? Look, I'm expecting a very important... Quickly. I pay, and... Good. Let's...
All these fancy new businesses going on, and we still can't get them to open up in chunks.
Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical. Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi. Oh? And what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client?
Remember what the horizon looks like.
You're mistaking in the collection? Quite a sight, eh?
You just want to go to Lizzie's.
End of the colony war hit Gagarin hard.
I heard the story about a kid
Gagarin
who
was a
walking
one-industry
and he fell
city
through
for a
the
long
bus.
time. Now,
Never felt
we got a little bit of everything.
Share the catwalks, all right? I don't want to have to fish any...
Not much time to talk. Lots of cargo to sort through today.
Doing?
Man, could I use a vacation?
What's up? Take it easy.
This is the only shop in town where you'll find Euro amps like these.
Hey there. Got it. Good work. Now, as for your performance, believe me, I tried to stick up for you, but Now, on to the next. Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapade. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially... Masako was pretty happy about the results, so it won't buy you... You earned it. In order to stay on top of the market, the next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the... Good. Luck. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new... According to the rumors, it's projected... The current schematic was sent... You'll find the Trident Luxury Line Star Yard. Remember, same rules apply. Don't...
How's it going?
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Model A's are truly the perfect robot.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. Being nice to the crew, too.
spoke with our courteous sales representatives. You don't appear to have an appointment, but we welcome walk-ins. Doc, and let's see how Trident Luxury Lines can help you. Of comfort and luxury. Trident Luxury Lines. You're cleared to dock.
Seals are tight. We're docked.
Welcome to Trident.
Trident Luxury Lines.
I'm not certain why we're visiting this star yard. It's doubtful any of us have the credits to afford these overpriced vessels.
Maybe if I save up for $1 million years, I'll be able to afford a Trident.
It is an honor to be part of something so great.
Do you mind? I prefer my personal space be free of, well, you.
Trident has been defining elegance for generations. And I wanted to reach new heights.
Star Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
Find anything useful?
Just the person I wanted to see. And we aim to keep it. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the... I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor. Tell her assistant Maeve, you have...
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
That is an absolutely gorgeous statue. The craftsmanship, it's unparalleled. I wonder if it was hand-carved.
I've got my eye on you.
Can I help you? Don't cause any trouble.
Name an appointment. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
We'll just let them finish up.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I've got my eye on you.
Ryujin CEO.
I don't do idle chit-chat.
Don't cause any trouble.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think? And I hope you love it for years to come. We're all about encouraging loyalty. I'd like to think that the sheer dedication of our employees is how Ryujin has remained at the top for so long. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do, and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments, and 1 specialized.
Oh, a few incidents here and there, but nothing we can't handle, right? I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always... Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to... Good, because if not, I can't imagine we have much use for you here at Ryujin. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you... Negotiation it is, then. Because losing such a valuable... Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon... I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one, because the concept is just...
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity. At some point, he'll casually... You get to respond with...
Oh my god, you corporate types never cease to amuse me.
According to Simon Rychek, it's the only... But if you want a lesson in...
Well, now we know what kind of tape.
It does make things a little more interesting. You'll need to travel to Sidonia to meet up with him.
You spoke very high. Now, if you'll...
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
My career will be over if this deal falls through.
My company's future might be riding on this deal.
They know how to make a client feel welcome up here.
Ugh, Sidonia. Check your suit seals. Martian dust gets everywhere.
Always nice to kick back in the broken spear after.
Can't wait to get out of this place. You lost? Or just... Well, speaking of... You're damn right it is. I have information on it. It's my belief. It's steep.
Oh, that's a bit of a steep price.
You've got a good sense. The information I have is on a deal for something called... I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain survey... I'm also giving you a... Nice doing business with you.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite him.
Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy. If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract. See what kind of information you can get off of there.
Just because the governor's office is right there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
took I hope whatever information... Project Dominion. Give me a moment to run a Let's see... Well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity LTD prototype. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name. Meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Don't cause any trouble.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity LTD has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help You see, Project Dominion is... If Infinity LTD has obtained... Because you exposed this information, that won't mean you'll be...
My goodness, Ryujin has a mole problem.
Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our Chief Security Officer. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention. And thank you. I trust you're making I was elected CEO when my predecessor, Itaru Saito, he was Indeed he was. I felt he left me no choice but to
My company's future Ryujin CEO is no joke. Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I've been waiting here for ages.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I've got my eye on you. I hate waiting. It's just more time to doubt myself.
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
Oh, it's nice to finally be off our ship.
You been to Clint's recently? He get crushed under all that crap?
If you have any comments about this facility, please leave feedback in the main office.
Here, all the places our courier... She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug... When you do finally track him down.
Our last head of security was a real hard ass. Now, if
yeah, apparently the corporate execs are talking about building their own priority catalog.
Courier 8148 detected. Error. You have already checked in at this location.
One of the first to take the leap into space. Without him, we might not be standing here right now. Might as well take what we can.
Check-in accepted. You are late, courier. Please complete delivery and proceed along your route.
Back at last. My God, dead. Well, I suppose that explains why my employee, Mr. Maximoff, and why the tracking beacon I installed on his ship. Here, your payment for finding the... It seems you've got some chops when it... What would you say to finding Mr. Maximoff? Excellent. Mr. Maximoff, Bonifant, appears to have set down on another world here in Alpha Centauri, Hawley.
All these fancy new businesses going up, and we still can't get them to open up at chunks.
Let me look you over. Honestly, I'm surprised you're walking around like this. Nothing a little needle and thread can't fix. There! Good as new. More or less. I trust you'll put this to good. Take care.
You heading outside the city?
Welcome to the Vanguard Recruitment Office. Here to join the cause. If you've got a ship and the metal to help keep UC systems safe, the Vanguard has got a place for you. Ah, pleasure to meet you, Captain. So then, to what do I owe the... I'd love to get some more people coming in the door. Any interest in helping me distribute some recruiting materials to a couple...
We, of course, understand what a thankless task military recruitment...
Certainly. This is no charity case. You'll be dropping off recruitment... Lizzie Aheo at the local watering hole. I'll pay you for the legwork, but I'll throw in some extra if you can get them to guarantee they'll actually put the materials up. That all sound like it's in your wheelhouse? Good. Once you're done, come back here. I'll have your credits waiting.
I heard there's a bunch of old abandoned mines in your town.
Anything you need me to look at? Ah. Zenaida. Look, I presume you're not getting paid if I refuse delivery. So here, I'll take them. I'm not about to pull credits out of someone else's pockets. But this is a medical office. I can't in good conscience hang those things up. First, do no harm and all. Huh. Interesting. Have you had episodes like this before? I think you're just wasting your time here. Yes, but... I know Zenaida means well. It is ultimately their call. All right, I'll put them...
Security's usually good.
Tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge. Isn't it that start coming? Sure. Zeneda's help.
Man, could I use a vacation?
Folks on Gagarin? Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritzer or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlanta. More of these things? Fine. Give them here. I'll make sure they find their way to the incinerator with the Oh, yeah? Fine. Oh, yeah. Bunch of... Oh. And even better. Plenty around here who could use some more. Yeah. Okay.
You one of those corporate drones?
You managed to get those materials passed out? Really? Never thought... Here. What? And for your top-notch...
Ha! Let's do this!
Don't stop and jump. Well, what do we have here?
I told you, Commander, I'm not to be disturbed. Now get out of here. Don't you have some actual guarding to do?
for me? Well, don't just stand there. Help me. Thank God. Ugh. Wait, you're not with security. Well, I can help him. Maldonado, the man responsible for killing the courier, stealing... He's looking to auction off our research and frame me for the theft. But that son of a bitch crossed the wrong man. What do you say we go get Reliance property? He's about to learn what happens when you play. Maldonado's quarters are towards the rear of the facility. Don't worry though, I'm sure you noticed he didn't exactly pay for Ecliptic's finest. No Ecliptic A-team would have missed a pistol on their only captive, for example. And I took several firearms courses before my transfer to Gagarin. This should be child's play.
What's the meaning of all this? I am not to be... Bonifant. So, Reliance sends along a merc of their own, then.
Shut it! Hand over the data, or I'll promise you'll regret it.
Well, look at that fire. Junior executive, no more. The answer is no, Mr. Maximoff. This data's worth a lot of money to my potential buyers. Of course, it doesn't have to be just me that benefits. Now, if Reliance sent you, then you've had the pleasure of meeting Ms. Strickland. Lovely woman, don't you think? Well, I just want to let you know that you're playing for the wrong side here. Helena Strickland is a credit-pinching hag who won't pay you a fraction of what this data is actually worth. I, however, understand the importance of appropriate compensation. I will pay you handsomely right now to turn around, get back in your ship, and inform Helena that he killed the courier, stole Reliance's precious data, but I'll even handle the killing part myself.
Quiet! It's not going to work! It's not, right? Wait, you're not actually considering this, are you? Yes, maybe Helena's on the more... But did you not hear him? He's talking about killing me.
We refuse to let you get away with this.
Well, I can't say I didn't try, but...
Yeah, what is it?
Last bad decision.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Want to take a look? This is going to be huge for my career. Data's intact. Thank you for making the right choice.
Zeneda know that if she's...
You're back. Without Mr. Maximoff. Is he all right? You didn't have... Maldonado. I know that name. He's a renowned... And that you managed to... This was good work. Speaking of which, would you be so... And here you are. I included a little extra for all the added trouble you no doubt faced. You have Reliance and mine.
You have not been authorized to direct this unit. Thank you for your understanding.
Should be plenty of organic materials to harvest from this world.
Yeah, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad.
What?